What's good, y'all? S1 back in the building. Haven't posted in a month, but it's all good. We finna come back better, stronger than ever. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Got a little disinvested tripod, whatever. Shit cheap as hell. But hopefully we getting better angles. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking down no more. I'm looking straight at you. But anyways, this is day one, part one of Christmas Chronicles. Basically this is just like me, like kind of like vlogging my daily life from now to New Year's. This is really just like for me to document like where I am right now, like in life. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I'm older, I'm trying to look back, you know what I'm saying, see where I was. Then shit got dark. Just trying to see where I am, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can't guarantee y'all this is gonna be an everyday thing, but I'm gonna try to do it like mostly every day, you know, most I can. You know, I'm gonna try to be as authentic as possible. You're gonna see the ups, downs, you know, everything in between of my days. Let's get straight to it. So first thing I'm doing right now is 100 pull-ups. So I think I hurt my shoulder yesterday, cause like, you know, I was doing like diamond push-ups, and like usually I don't do that. I just use like normal push-ups if I'm doing push-ups, but like shit kind of hurt my shoulder. So like, you know what I'm saying, like not trying to do nothing too crazy right now. I'm doing 100 pull-ups because I got a big goal coming up. Not gonna spoil it, but just know, you know what I'm saying, in the future, y'all finna see, you know, a crazy ass video, and you know what I'm saying, I'm training for it basically. So this is my sheet. So it says my goal right there, but I started this November 7th, and these are the posts I tracked over the last like basically month or so. So, you know, I'm gonna get straight to my pull-ups, and yeah. But I generally think like my shoulders like messed up, cause like, I don't know, it's like sometimes it feels tight, but like right now it feels a little questionable. But let's get to the pull-ups. Alright, shit, I'm cut this through. One of my friends, they asked me, like, they had seen one of my videos. They were like, Tony, why do you do so many pull-ups? Or why do you like post so much? And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know. But I'm pretty sure it's because, like, you know, I used to work out like a decent amount, right? And like, you know, pull-ups, like I don't really like it that much. I was like, whatever. It was just something that was in my routine. And then like I started working out because of, you know, soccer and all that. And so I got like really weak. And then, bro, I was trying to do some pull-ups, bro. Could not even like struggle on one. Like that shit was bad. I saw like people do like hella pull-ups. I think it was like True Haynes or like Goggins or something like that, doing hella pull-ups, right? And I was like, I need to start getting back to pull-ups. So like, I was like, shit, let me get back into it. So I started like repping this shit out, and now it's just like something I do. Like it's just like something that's like in my routine now. So like that's how like I started doing more pull-ups, or why I started doing more pull-ups. And now it's just like one of the normal things, like nothing too crazy. I just got done with the 25th set, so I'm 1/4 in, 75 more to go. All right, bro. Shit, 95 pull-ups later. I started from after this one, so I have one more set for 100. You know what I'm saying? Overall, my shoulders they're not bothering me that bad, but I mean, I kind of feel normal, but like obviously like when I'm like moving my arms, like I feel my shoulders, but like during the pull-ups I feel like, so I think it'll be like I was stretch. All right, y'all. Next thing, I have a math test on Tuesday. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know what's going on for real. Like I'm like half and half. Like I'm pretty unconfident like right now as we stand in terms of the information. So I gotta study for that math test, you know, make sure I don't get a bad grade. So yeah, I'm gonna start studying. You know, studying is one of the things, like, you know, my cousin had a quote. He said, you know, the hardest part is getting started. And bro, when I'm in bed, bro, I'm like, bro, I gotta study all this. It's like hard to get into it, but like, bro, you get started, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna study a little bit. I'd be like that, but it's like, bro, like who are you when you're alone type shit? Like, not trying to sound like, oh, trying to be motivational, all that, but it's just like, you know, like recently I was on a call with someone, right? And it was cool, but like there were like a obstacle that was making me like procrastinate on my work. And like I was just like whatever, like, oh, we having a fun time, all this. But like, bro, and then when you started like getting comfortable, like next thing you know, like, bro, you're gonna be alone. Like, what you gonna do? So like, not only have you wasted 2 hours of your time, like you're now in the mood where you don't want to do work because you wasn't doing work for those 2 hours. So like, you gotta realize, what's your priority, and when to like split things apart. Like sometimes, bro, you need that sociality. You need to talk with people. Cause like that was one of my problems, like what, a month ago, right? Like I was so focused in, like dialed in on work. Like I wouldn't go out with no one, I wouldn't talk with no one, all this. And like that started like, being bad on my mental. And like I just had, I was in the mindset like, bro, you don't need balance, just be obsessed, like work, all this, all that. But like I realized like after that, during that month that like, yeah, like, always be, have a hard work ethic, always be driven, all this. But like never forget that, like, appreciate those around you. And like sometimes like it's okay to take the time to, hang out, whatever. Cause like, you could be the most obsessed person like in the world. But like, does it even matter if you got nobody along you, nobody riding along you, like nobody riding with you? And, that's something I realized. Like something that like I be struggling with is just like, but I be worrying about the wrong things. I don't know. I be feeling uncomfortable, like in school, because like I have to like there's a perceived self-image of yourself. But like when you realize like it's really not that deep. In like 10 years, they're not gonna care if your hair looked a certain way, or this or that. They just care like for real your status. Like right now, like you could do, bro. You can hang out with them, right? 10 years, they'll forget about you. But like, let's say you use all that time, or use a lot of that time, to put that into grinding. Like they're gonna remember you for like the success you do, for the things you do. They're gonna like look up to you. Like you're gonna be like, they wish, I hear a lot of people like, oh, like I wish I could have done this, wish I could have done that. And then like still like in their daily lives, they're doing like being unproductive, all this. And like, sometimes I suffer from doing that. Like, but I'm always talking about, doing this, doing that. And then like sometimes like I get unproductive, I start getting lazy, I start procrastinating. So like, like I'm also a victim of that too. But most of the time I'm not. So that's the goal. All right, I just got done with studying. It was about for like an hour or something like that. And so I'm gonna maybe study later, but I'm gonna study definitely tomorrow because that's the day before the test. And so I'm gonna get to some letters for some volunteering. Obviously this is for like people in like hospitals, or like hospital patients, all that. But look, I feel like this would be good for like my mental, bro. Like I'd be like talking about like how I'd be feeling, like something like, let's say I was like down, like felt down, and like what would I say to myself, stuff like that. That's what like the stuff I'd be writing in these letters, like that's like, bro, I'd be writing some like life lessons in these joints, like, bro, like low key a poet. No, so no, but like that's still I'm gonna get to some volunteering, and I'm gonna hit y'all. Bro, low key I've started to like actually really enjoy writing. Like I used to not really like writing or reading, nothing like that. Like over this year I started liking writing more. It's because like, bro, usually when you're in school you're like doing like very structured writing. Like you're like doing argumentative essays, doing like, bro, you're like doing analytical essays, stuff like that. And like low key, like, those are great, and on certain things they could be like fun to write. But in my opinion, those are like pretty, like, it's like pretty boring, not boring, but it's like it's not that fun because you're like trained by all these rules. But like low key, like when I started over this past year, like when I started like writing more, like I've actually like on my own, for like my own sake, I started like actually liking it, because like literally it's like another way of just expressing yourself. Like think about like, bro, when like the way you talk, the way you dress, stuff like that, that's how you express yourself. Like that's literally how writing could be. Like you put your thoughts into words, and you know, if you get good enough at it, like it could be really like beautiful. And you know, I'm not like a great writer or nothing, but you know, sometimes like, you know, I'm like proud of some of my works, and like it's a really good way of like showing how you feel or express yourself in ways you couldn't before. It's like imagine like drawing, right? Like, you know, like artists, bro, they expressing like a certain thing, like certain emotion, like stress or happiness, stuff like that. They do that in drawings, bro. You do the same thing in writing, but people have that perception that, oh, writing is boring. Like, why would I like to write all this? Cause like school, but like, bro, if you like wrote on your own, like it's like low key pretty fire. But you gotta just get the time to get better. Like I'm still in the process of trying to get better. Like I'm not like a great writer or nothing, but like freaking as long as I like the more I do it, the better I get, right? You know, I'm someone that struggle with like I used to be a really big procrastinator, and like to a certain degree, I still sometimes have those problems where like I don't feel like doing work, all this, and you know it's easy to be like, bro, just do the work. Oh, how bad do you want all this? Like what most motivational people say, and like yes, like you should always have your why because like that's the whole reason you do it. But you know, I like even if you have like a very strong reason to do things, like it's easy to get caught up. You know, it's easy to, you know, get unmotivated at certain points. Like it's natural. And a lot of people ask me like, how do I stay motivated, stay this, stay that? Bro, the truth answer is like I don't stay motivated. Like there's a lot of times where I don't want to do work, bro. A lot of times where I don't do work, like I'm like on my ass. And a lot of times the only thing that carries me through is just like, bro, there's a lot of people that hold a lot of expectation in myself, including me. Like, bro, one of my favorite quotes I heard from Chris Williamson or something like that. It's not exact. It may be exact, but like I don't know. It said like, um, having high standards is the highest level of self love, or self love means high standards, something along those lines. And it's just like, bro, if you hold yourself to a certain standard, and you've said to so many people that, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, like you're really doing a disservice to yourself if you're just like staying on your butt. Like, bro, you said you have all these like big dreams, all this, all that, but you're not really doing anything to get to that point. Like, there's so many people that be like, oh, what's your dream? I'm trying to get rich. I'm trying to get that money. And then you like learn about like who they are, what they do, all this. Like they don't do anything to get to that point. Like they say they want to be rich, like that's their goal, whatever. But they're not doing anything to get to that goal. If anything, they're going away from the goal because they're spending all this money. They're splurging all this. They're not doing anything for their future, and then they just expect for the money to come to them, I guess. And you ask them for their plan, how are they gonna get rich? They're like, they have like anything set in stone, and like they don't have no, like they say they want to be rich, but they don't have no aspirations like other than that. Like, bro, everyone wants to be rich. What are you doing that's different that's gonna get you to that point? Like, bro, if you make it as easy as you sound it to be, then everyone would be rich, but it's not that simple, or it's not that easy. So, like, I think like something that's helped me when I stay like unmotivated, just to realize like, bro, I think whenever I'm unmotivated, I'd be like, bro, I'd be thinking like long term, right? I'd be like, bro, I have like so many days of hard work to get to my goal, but like it's about really taking one day at a time. Like, bro, if you squeeze out all the effort of this one day, then like if you have multiple days of just squeezing out all like just grinding every day, or grinding like a lot of days, you're gonna get to that goal like regardless. Like really, bro, about the journey, not the destination type. After this letter, I'm about to go eat. I'm feeling a little famished, and after that, we'll see what's the moves. We'll see what's the moves. But catch you when either I eat or after I eat. All right, y'all. I'm back from eating. You know, ate pretty good. Now I'm gonna get back into some more letters for some volunteering. Pretty simple day. After this, I'm gonna do some things I would usually do in my morning routine, but I kind of woke up late today, so you know I couldn't do it before work. But I'm just do it after I'm done with these letters. But yeah. So I finally got done with the letters. submitted those joints. So I still got a few tasks. Like I said, I was gonna do them in the morning, but I woke up a little late, so I do them now. So quick little 10-minute meditation session. All right, bro, we done with the meditation session. It was cool, not too crazy. I honestly wasn't like thinking too much. I was kind of in like a meditative state. Anyways, so I got done with the meditation of the day. Now it's time to reading. Right now I'm reading Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. Blink, the power of thinking without thinking. It's basically talking about like the intuition and like the power of it and how you could use it and like stuff like that. It's kind of like a case study. Like it goes over like many different professions and examples and like goes over how that could how like intuition is used in all of them. So yeah, quick little 10 minutes of this, and after this, you know what I'm saying, quick little nighttime routine, you already know. And yeah, but I just got done reading. I keep a very like interesting section of the book. Like, you know, I don't want to spoil nothing. All right, man, your boy just got done brushing his teeth. Time to get some stretching. Shit, this is probably the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe. Episode 1 of the Christmas Chronicles. Comment if you want to see anything next. Shit, I'll catch y'all next morning.